Welcome back to the top news channel RF Update. If you find my video useful, don't forget to click like and subscribe. I dare you. Macron vows to blockade all major UK ports after pre-Brexit fishing failure. A huge blockade of major ports is being planned by French fishermen to target British imports. Calais and other major ports are being targeted by French fishermen, who aim to stage a series of blockades in an attempt to disrupt the holiday travel plans of millions of Britons. Some argue that it is a form of outlet for the anger of French fishermen, known for their uncivilized ways of acting. It is clear that there is a considerable difference between British fishermen and French fishermen. On both sides of the channel, discontent persists. On one side of the channel, the fishermen moan and show an appalling passivity. On the other side of the channel, their counterparts are taking action. Is British quietness nothing more than passivity? In France, the low-wage workers, the society's cast-offs, the disadvantaged and the marginalized rebelled, and the Yellow Jackets movement was born. There are no fewer socially marginalized people in Britain. Are they making their voices heard? Generally speaking, this difference applies to all populations on both sides of the channel. Some other comments said, very interesting tactic, one easily remedied. Seize any French, or nation's, boat in UK waters blocking a port which doesn't have a license to be there. Any boat with a license take pics and then cancel their license to fish. Apply the same logic with any boat seen blocking French harbours too. We are not in EU, so don't have to apply EU rules to these idiots, nor should we be held hostage by them. In a recent speech, Olivier Lepreter, head of the Hauts de France Regional Legal Committee, said, "We have made it clear, dependent are planned, following on from the blockade of Breton and Normand ports that took place on November 26. Actions will target the import of British products. French fishermen are more than ever united against adversity and don't intend to take it lying down faced with so much bad faith." A person named Jussain said, "Personally speaking, I'm fed up to the backteeth of French fishermen posturing, bullying, threatening and generally spitting their collective dummy out because they can't get their own way. I will never again knowingly purchase anything made in France. My own private stance in standing up to bullying. If we all do the same, no French cheese, wine, Citroën, Peugeot, etc. They just might realize blockade works both ways." And the person named Subi1 said, "Well, we have our homegrown veggies. Beef cream and cheeses from local farm, homemade puds etc. And wine from South Africa, so the French can fight to remove the last few undersized tiddlers, and ensure no stocks left for anyone, but hey. Licenses for empty oceans are more important." French fishermen, according to industry insiders, are planning a blockade of key ports to disrupt the holiday season since many of their colleagues were denied permission to work in British waters, a government source said. This is in response to Boris Johnson's decision to provide 18 fresh fishing licenses for EU replacement ships in British seas. 5 more EU boat licenses were awarded by the Jersey government. Another 7 licenses were needed by Monday, according to the bloc.